RC family. EKJ 24000 back with another video. Hey, I just want to come tonight and just let y'all know some things. The three major things that you need to have a great race program. This also goes with having a great bash program. Both of these things totally apply to each other. So here we go. Number one, if you're this time of season, everybody getting ready for sponsorships, everybody trying to get their stuff together for this new race season coming up. So the number one thing to have a great race program, to have a great bashing program, what I mean by program mean just great, good, reliable products, so you won't have less problems when you're on the track or out there on the bashing field. So number one would be, especially this time of year, if you want to get a sponsorship, number one, focus on getting a good, reliable tire, or either focus on getting a good, reliable tire brand to sponsor you if you into trying to get a sponsor. Even for y'all bashers, y'all got some bad stuff, try to get a sponsorship with like Beach RC or A-Main. They have sponsorships, and just tell them what you do. You run a lot of their products. Just with a good, like a hobby shop, or either with a good hobby distributor like A-Main, Beach RC, Speed Demon Hobbies, Hobby what's one more, the one I have, my sponsor, I'm sorry, Dollar Hobbies RC. Those places you can get pretty much anything you need, from your electrics, from your chassis, from tires. It's just a good spot to get. You can get everything at one shop, one spot. And like I said, number one thing, start off with a good base would be getting your tires and stuff first, because tires are the most important thing out there racing, especially racing. I would keep it simple too. I would get a good, like J Concepts. I run for J Concepts. I would get like some reflexes and maybe get them in a green compound, just like a soft compound. A green is like a super soft compound, and the blue is a soft compound. Just get those two compounds. A reflex tire is good pretty much everywhere, so I would get those two compounds. In the green compound, like I said, super soft, and a blue compound, which is soft. That way I can keep my tire game still on point, but still again budget friendly. Okay, number two, I would go with, to have a good solid race program, go with a good solid chassis. Now this just varies. Like right here I have access to get JQ or Miyako products, so I would go with I have JQ buggy and a Miyako buggy that's coming, so I would go with those two. So I have access to have parts, product support. If something breaks, or if I need help setting up something, I can get help with it. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I got JQ Miyako stuff, but if I was going on another brand, or if it's more associated, if it's more HB's stuff that you can get more regular, Mugen or TLR, go with those brands. If you can get parts and stuff on a regular basis with good support and help to keep it going, get that. Get a good solid chassis. That's with bashing also. I know you can run across like cheaper bashing equipment. You can also bash a race kit, which is gonna be a little bit more durable than the RTR stuff, but ain't nothing wrong. If you got money for the RTR, get it. But if you can step it up to a race kit, just a lot of the stuff in your race kits are more durable. So that's the second thing to invest in, or either get a sponsor in. It's a chassis, if you can, a chassis sponsor. And like I said, it's the second thing that you need to have a successful race program and a bash program. Okay. Third thing is electrics. That goes back again to whatever brand I got. Sendit RC servos in my Truggy. Like I said, I have good access to those. So just get something reliable for your servos, because you don't want those breaking on you in races. You don't want them breaking, stripping out on you when you're out there bashing. So that's the third thing. Get good reliable electronics. Again, get something that you can get access to, like ProTech, like high-tech stuff. Servox, if you can get Servoxes, ain't nothing wrong with those. Those are pretty good. Just whatever, just a good reliable electric program. Just keep your stuff running, so your servos and stuff will last you at least a whole race season or two. Most of my servos that I get are good reliable. You don't have to get the most expensive. They're good reliable. They will last you at least 2 years. I've had some that last me 2 race seasons. Same servos. But yeah, good electrics. If you, like I said, I run mostly nitro. But if I have those 3 things, some solid good tires, number 1. Number 2, a solid chassis where I can get all my parts with no problem. I can get part support, help with my stuff, good setup advice from other people. Go with that. It don't have to be HB, it don't have to be Miyako. It's just whatever you can get that's available to you, that's really accessible. Get that. Go with that brand. It's just things you can get that's going to keep you going with no problems, and it's building you to have a successful and bash program. You have less problems, less stuff breaking on you. Put the body back on. But yeah, like I said, I run mostly. If you have those 3 things, you're good to go. You're good to go. Like I said, I run mostly nitro. A little extra tip. One more thing that's not important. It's important, but to get going, I would say a 4th thing you may want to consider is a good engine. Like I run for Reds. I'm a representative of Reds Racing, a regional representative of Reds Racing. You can get in touch with me. Email me at Dread24000. I'll put my email address. If you're interested in being sponsored, just get in contact with me. I will get a good engine, look reliable. It ain't gotta be the most expensive, but something reliable like the Reds 527 engine. But if you want to step it up till you can get like the Reds 721 Corsa or Scuderia line, or you get the OS's. OS make a good ProTech engine. They also make a good they got a Ryan Mayfield engine that just came out, and then Adam Drake, So whatever you can get access to easily, get that's gonna be good and reliable to you. And like I said, if you're on a budget, don't be scared of getting into nitro. Don't be scared of getting into the electric game, because on the electric side of it, just the flip flop from your engines is you're gonna need good batteries if you go do electrics. Like I said, you don't have to get the most expensive battery. It's some good batteries that's actually on Amazon, like those Zips batteries that you can get off Amazon, like those Gen Ace batteries. That's pretty good. If you go to not saying they're cheaper, but a more budget-friendly battery, just make sure on your budget-friendly battery that you get at least, I would say, 6,500 milliamps on your batteries. just to give you at least a good 10-minute run time on your e-buggies and e-truggies and your 10 scale cars. So that's another thing to keep. I gave you 2 more extra things to think about. Also on the nitro side, a good fuel. I have access to TNR fuel, but if you can get Bones Brew or whatever fuel that you can get easy, what is it? Bones Brew. Then you got Flashpoint, and then you have RC Pro Fuels or something like that. But whatever you can get easy access, get that and stick with that. And yeah, like I said, you can build a good race program, less issues. Like I said, it flops. It can also flip over to the bash side of things. Get good, reliable tires on the bash scene. You need those out there in the field, bashing with good tires. Place you can get your rims and stuff. Then you go to your chassis where you can get all your parts. You can get your parts and good product support that's going to help you get a good setup. And then from the chassis, then your electrics, your servos, your speed controllers. If you're more on the e-buggy side, speed controller. I probably would also advise to really stick name brand to brand. Like if you get Tekin system, get a Macklin system, you get a what else they have? Hobby. But y'all get the point. But yeah, get everything to match. Just because you want, if you do name brand stuff, get everything to match that you can. That's just so if you have an issue with it, you can tell them that you got like Hobby Wing. That's what I was trying to think of. Hobby Wing, all Hobby Wing system, all Tekin system, Tekin motor ESC, Send It motor ESC. Just something happens to it, you can tell them that I have a Send It electric system motor ESC. This is going on with it. That way they can, you have to sit. If you have to send it in, they can go over it and get the problems resolved for you with less issues. Instead of, you can tell them that you have a Tekin motor with a Hobby Wing ESC, and then something happened, they can be like, well, you shouldn't have ran the Tekin motor with Hobby Wing ESC. You know what I'm saying? It'd be less issues in that. So then again, these are 3. Actually, I gave y'all really 5 things that is important to build a good, solid race and bash program. Again, this EKJ 24000. I finna run this baby yesterday, but it started raining, so I came back home from my little bash, my track down here in Montgomery. So, but yeah, like I said, these supposed to be 3 things, but I actually gave y'all 2 extra to grow on. You know what I'm saying? So again, this EKJ 24000 just bring you something that's simple, good tips, good thing, something to think about, especially this time of year when everybody's trying to get their race program freshened up to get started for the next 2023 race season. Again, it's just at least 3 good solid things to think about when you're trying to get sponsored to build a good solid race program. Again, a good tires, a good solid brand of tires. Tires are most important, especially racing. Then your chassis, get all your parts and support, a good solid chassis, and then your like I said, your electrics, your servos, a good solid battery if you're on the electric side, motor ESC. If you're on the nitro side, then get you a good reliable engine and a good reliable fuel that you that you can get your hands on easily. And yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I want to share with y'all tonight. And like I said, I appreciate y'all. Then again, I have a Patreon. Please go to the Patreon and donate. It's just $10 a month. Just $10. $10. So I can continue bringing y'all good content like this. I also continue to bring y'all good podcasts, bring y'all good race content, going to races. You just help me have some money to go to races and improve on my videos and podcasts here with more, podcasts and audio and video equipment. So again, EKJ 24,000 come back at y'all again. Some good tips. Get ready to kick off 2023 race season. Y'all stay tuned. More to come. New buggies coming. Y'all stay tuned for that. Hey, if you ain't ripping, you're tripping. Left eye salute. Don't hate to be your motivators. Actions speak louder than words. Treat people the way you want to be treated.